We know that the diamond is a gem. We know that it takes billions of years to form deep in the center of the Earth. We know that it is beautiful, expensive, and rare. But diamond can serve another purpose far beyond jewelry. It may just be that the diamond is the foundation of a new era in computing performance.
If people understood all of the technological applications that are possible with diamond, jewelry would be an afterthought, truthfully.
One of those applications is your smartphone. Over the last few decades, we've watched computing power increase by leaps and bounds while our devices miniaturize. Phones started out the size of bricks, but now they're pencil thin, with the operating capabilities of a full computer. But that trend has one major impediment.
At the very core of these power electronics, the temperature is actually the same as on the sun. So electronics run exceptionally hot.
AKHAN is the founder and CEO of AKHAN Technologies. He's figured out how to use diamond as an alternative to the current cooling techniques.
Diamond's actually able to be incorporated directly on chip, where you won't need that same level of heat sinking, that same level of cooling.
Heat is the enemy of performance in electronics. It's also the enemy of size. Heat sinks are parts that are added to devices to keep them from overheating. The problem is that these heat sinks take up a lot of valuable space.
We're at the point now where we can't continue to make systems smaller because we have to include these heat-sinking materials, so very thick metals on the bottom of these chips or cooling fans.
Attaching diamond directly onto microchips eliminates the need for those space-hogging heat sinks. It replaces them, and it does an even better job at keeping devices cool. That's because diamonds naturally diffuse heat. In fact, it's the best conductor of heat that we know. But these are not your average mined diamonds. These are synthetic diamonds produced in labs.
We take a substrate material, so this is something like a silicon carrier wafer, just a blank material that we want to put the diamond on top of. We put that inside of a microwave plasma reactor.
Inside the reactor, methane and hydrogen gases are combined under intense pressure to form the diamond, which then bond to the surface of a silicon wafer. Because diamonds, both natural and synthetic, are so strong, they can be formed into incredibly durable but remarkably thin layers.
The end process is you cut up the wafer into these discrete little chips, which you package, and those are our electronics. We're making the existing materials and devices that we enjoy every day more energy efficient, more thermally efficient, utilizing less materials, producing less waste, but also generating and developing the next generation of technology.
The first diamond-based products will be hitting stores as soon as in the next 12 to 24 months. But while we'll see a great improvement in size and performance, the change in price won't be as substantial.
The biggest misconception about diamond technology really is the cost. They've done a very good job in construing diamond as a luxury item, as a very costly item, when really it's not. Costs include things like the gas, in our case methane gas. Methane is actually one of the most abundant molecules in the universe, so very, very easy to source and very cost efficient.
But the cost benefits aren't just limited to consumers and small electronics.
About 50% of costs associated with big data, the computer, the engine of the internet, are just on the cooling side.
That means the Amazons and Apples of the world are spending a lot of money just to keep their servers and your data cool. But they could see huge reductions in operating costs over the next few years, as diamonds become more common in electronic systems.
Being able to make devices that are thousands of times more thinner, millions of times more powerful, handle bigger loads of data. Very, very important for not only addressing today's problems, but for continuing tomorrow's electronics.
Last year, AKHAN Technologies was able to charge a diamond, enabling it to conduct electricity and giving us the potential to make our devices much smaller and much more powerful. It's an old story in technology. There are limits, and then there's a new technology which bursts right through those limits, opening up an entire world of possibilities.